have exerted themselves a fair bit. Fair bit of util invested over towards that B side of the map has prompted a 4-man stack. Frozen alone to defend 3 players running at him from bathroom, but he is undoubtedly the man for the job. Forget about it. He's lost his head.
Oh, yeah. He is done so. They just accelerate straight into long and pick him off. Now it's for the 4-on-5 retake. That's a great shot, though, from twistzz to bring it back to 4-on-4. Keep Mouz in with a chance. Don't have a defuse kit, so they've got to be moving quickly here. Jim Fat, twistzz combining for a couple of headshots, and again, you're seeing these players drop for victory. Zigzag. I'm surprised that Mouz is doing as well as they are on this retake. You think this is an unwinnable scenario, but in fact, it is winnable. And that is twistzz with a fantastic pistol round. 4 kills. All go his way. Frozen there as well with MP9 in hand. A range like this certainly will be able to have an impact. Muppets doesn't actually have any head armor, so he'll be a bit creepy. twistzz already gotten Joel, but he's going to now lose his life, and that actually becomes a bit more of a liability. I'm not sure how they've forgotten about Frozen, but he's done some good damage there. Big problem, though, is that there is an AWP in hand for Mertz, so it starts to become a little more difficult for Mouz. They can't quite so quickly work their way through the map onto that retake. We have at least got the numbers advantage, but that's what I'm talking about. Frozen, picked off by Mertz. This AWP now starts to become a really pivotal part of this hold for Zigzag. Shui's going to drop as well. So you'd say that's probably the round over. Jim just doesn't have time here to win the clutch and defuse the bomb. But he can at the very least take that AWP away and try to save it. I'm not sure if he's close enough or far enough to die to the bomb.
Yeah, he's fine. Bubble's gonna die.
Yeah, all good in the end. Not so sure I'd be keen on a push through the smoke here. They do just wait for it to fade. Not a bad shout. Somehow both still surviving. They don't both get out though. Zershan was the low HP player. Or Jimpat was the low HP player. Zershan was full. He's no longer, obviously. I mean, this is not really looking too crash hot for Mouz. They are going to have to do some hard work to actually get back into control of this map, if saying back into is even the right terminology, because I'm not sure it's fair to say they've even been in control of this map at this point.
Definitely not. But that's what we want to be seeing from them. We want to see these teams here in the Nordic qualifier push Mouz.
Yep.
Big pick from Mertz, further extending the advantage for Victory Zigzag, who are walking on into this B site. 20 seconds on the clock. Great molly over the top to short, smoke to mid site. All of the key pieces of utility in the high percentage positions. Minimizing the risk, minimizing the opportunities for someone like Frozen to complete a retake in the 1-on-3, and prop player not even going to allow him to make his way past heaven. Flash onto the line, trying to set up Mouz for a couple of aggression opportunities before Victory Zigzag to get this A-site execution rolling. But speaking of X, Zershan in on the flank.
Chewy, Deagle as well. He's going to be a linchpin if this push does come through, but I don't even know if it's going to be needed at this point. It's not as if that push can come through. Mertz now is on his own with the AWP. Let's actually swindle his way up into long bathrooms.
To Mouz, haven't they, this whole game? Despite the fact that Mouz have not picked up many rounds until this point. Victory Zigzag, it's not like they haven't been losing guns along the way, and all of that economic damage.
Yeah, but Zershan inside of the monster tunnel. A big impact player. He actually does have Shui there to help him out. They are going to need to hold strong. Flashes go through. They don't actually connect on the CTs, but somehow it has to come down to Shui, who triples down and continues his good form that we saw earlier on Inferno. Joel also looking quite good in today's matches. And he's on for the 1v3 clutch. Did get that first kill onto Shui. Now looking for more. Both those CTs close to lining up. twistzz low lands the shot. And Mouz get themselves another. I think Mouz are getting more and more comfortable on this CT side, and they're finding ways to restrict the options of Victory Zigzag earlier in the rounds as well. They have a lot of freedom to the T side early on in this map, and they've slowly but surely started to strangle some of that back. Again, here you see another opening frag go the way of Mouz. Just another little bit of aggression, bit of proactivity from the CT side, and so Victory do not have the run of the game anymore.
Shadow advantage for Shui gets good for one. But bubble trades immediately. Zershan. I mean, the longer this round goes, the closer that Mouz are getting on these flanks.
Oh, that's not one that Frozen's going to want to look back at, and Mertz hits a really nice opener onto Jimfat, so it would have been an interesting round if not for the fact that Bubble had the bomb. And a good shot, a critical shot really being hit by Torshi. Version around the corner will give up his life. Torshi's been spotted as well. Mertz was keen for the fight, but Torshi will not miss. Ooh, Zershin might have got some fake info there. Not expecting anyone so close. He just missed the timing, but gets a nice nade down. And that's really going to help things out. Only now does he really have to start taking aim rules, and it's already pretty much after the round is done. Mouz, you know, they lose a couple of guns there, but...
Connector being heavily pressured here. Victory Zigzag zooming straight on up there, but they will walk into a trap here if they come to Con. Torsi playing off of Zershin as well. Bubble able to trade that at least, so keeping the pressure on with Victory Zigzag. Now starting to walk their way through Playground simultaneously, but Shuey, I was going to say left unchecked, but there's nothing that Victory Zigzag aren't ready for, Jordan. With the reroute into B, Bubble essentially just playing that lurker role, looking for info, being the money man, trying to spot out where the Mouse Sports players are playing. Freebie onto Jimfat. And further extending that advantage, and even if he dies to Torsi there, that's good enough info, honestly. Oh dear. He's waited a little too long. It's fine on the repeat, though. He's got it under control, but regardless, it's open, default plant on the B site. And
all right. Mouz will be able to afford another buy, though.
And Joel looking for a kill. If he's able to pick up one of these riflers on the A site, that could throw caution to the win of Victory Zigzag. You can see them buying their time for a reason. Joel for 2. Up divider there. Making all the difference as we saw in that last game as well, Jordan.
Yeah, this is certainly much more difficult for Mouz than they might have anticipated to be facing on day one, especially of these qualifiers. Jimfat is able to get himself at least one. Needs probably another one to make this round still interesting, but he hasn't even got the rotation coming in from Zershin up in the window.
Falling apart. That was meant to be an easy 4-on-2.
Not quite able to get it over the line.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Joel hit everything he needed to. They just couldn't complete the 3-on-2 into B there, despite pulling the rotation away. Remember that crazy game he had? Oh, what a flick from Mertz. I'm talking about the wrong AWPer right now. He's in some great form in this game too. Ups G, that's 2 from him. On the Galil, putting in overtime, and Mouz, another 2-on-4. If you lose this one as Victory Zigzag, you are kicking yourself.
Has snuck a very long way out. Has now been spotted though, so it does start to get a little bit more difficult for him to make some magic happen. Timing is just so awkward. He's really looking for it, really hunting. Sure, he's got himself one. Pushes into the site, doesn't know there's a player close by, and it's onto Frozen Solo, who, to be fair, does have a kit, does have a smoke. He could even get one kill there. A smoke defuse might be on, but not this time around. Victory Zigzag, they do again continue.
It's a util set from Bubble, who's quite deep on party, but that's going to look like to Torsi that they might be working bathrooms. Quite the opposite is the truth, but it's a bit of a beat stack here for Mouz.
Not a bad start from Zershin and Jimfat. Oh, he's gotten himself 2. That is very cheeky indeed. The double stack on the right side of Monster. Not expected at all. He's gotten out of there okay. Smoke to recollect the bomb. Bubble. Cheeky spam through the smoke. Does catch himself 1. So we're back to the 2-on-2. It's definitely not out of the realms of possibility for Victory Zigzag to win this round still, but they are going to have to be quick about it. Torshi is on his way back up to A, which is going to play into the hands of the T side. They only really have to worry about one player down on this site. Shuey has checked Monster Tunnel. There's nobody there. Bomb's now dropped. Shots in from Bubble, but look at where the bomb went. There's no chance to win anymore. And that'll be a round for Mouz. The bomb just fell all the way down the slope. This is a very, very winnable best of 1 for Victory Zigzag, particularly if they start with a good pistol round. And that is exactly what you'd want from Mertz. Joel's under pressure there for sure, but he's hit a great shot. Jumping through the air with Torshi, and Frozen and Shuey follow suit. What a round from Joel. He's only on... He can even go for more. He's gonna look for it. Shuey, sharp shot. But he's still got so much work to do here to even be able to survive. That flash is going to come through too late to cause any problems. But Propler now also able to strike. So, bit of a messy round on both sides. 45 seconds, though, for Mouz to now get through this map. And that is not a lot of time. Oh, but that's a great shot.
He ran into the pole. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That actually got him killed. It's been deep in the demos, deep in the prep for this kind of game. Whether it's the coach or the IGL. Prepping specifically for Mouz on this Xertion creeps out monster. Jolt of bait from killer side allows the MP9 to swing, but Xertion's all over that. And Torsi knows exactly where Joel is. Molotov going to push him out of position. Mouz just isolating these players and picking them off one at a time here. Methodically working their way into the site. The M4A1S takes one with him. But all things considered, Mouz never really looked tested too much on that B site take, and Mertz now with nothing but a USP to his name. Gonna go save an AK. For Victory Zigzag to win this one, because they have got to win at least a couple of gun rounds in a row, 2 or 3, to start to put pressure on Mouz's economy, maybe even force out, basically.
If it was.
I think it was just a rudimentary wallbang, but even that's impressive. Mups still hasn't been dislodged from bracket. I think they're going to overlook him, and Mertz still being the main man that they're testing over on this A side of the map with 20 seconds on the clock. This is going to be tight.
Mups goes down though. 19 seconds. Mertz is trying to hold the line. He is a one-man army right now for Victory Zigzag. And how much can one man do? Enough, apparently. He gets the ace. That is a huge round from the AWPer for Victory Zigzag. And it really keeps them in the game.
He's actually hard carrying. Did he reload his ult that round even? He didn't even reload his ult. Oh yeah, he did. I'm being
He would have had to.
ridiculous.
He's only got 5 bullets.
Yeah.
They were still playing 2012. Wow, that name. Holy cow. Xertion 16, Shui 26. And both a freebie for Joel, who's found himself 3 now and 4. We're looking for another ace. Don't quite get it. In fact, has now got an AK in hand. Oh, but the Deagle will do just fine, thank you. Uh-oh. Okay, after all the hard work that Mertz put in the previous round, you're not going to lose this one, are you, Victory Zigzag? In fact, got no idea where Mups is coming from, but his position is a good one. Shots are decent enough. Mups knows he's done damage. He just wants to pick the pace up and take the fight, but that Deagle, all it needs is one shot.
The Propler and Mups, couple of key kills for them in a critical round here for Victory Zigzag. Mouz trying to walk into B to complete. I mean, yeah, he's just literally played the exact same position that his teammate just died in. Absolutely big brain.
That's huge. Good for 2. Maybe he's even good for 3. Oh, he's going to have to be, actually. Jimpat. Yeah, well done from Joel.
Propler and Mups taking control of the whole A side of the map. In comes the Explode.
Oh, good setup for Bubble. M4A4, that's where you love to have that gun over the A1S. He ends up actually getting helped out by a team kill from Mouz, and still, exchange doesn't look too awful for Mouz. Mertz is in an awful spot, he's just got no idea where to look. But this fast flank from Propler, surely not expected. Unfortunately, should be a freebie, is a freebie. That's the bomb dropped.
As long as they hold this line, though, they're on the perfect angle. You can see both of those traces. Yep, Mump's good for the trade. Jimfat did his best there. Some great movement to throw Mertz off that entire time. The shoulders. Now it's going to simplify things down a little bit. Just going to be a straight up B exec. Oh, that's a great entry for Xertion.
What can Joel do? Head down. At the toxic barrels. There's nothing to help him out. The flash has caught him completely. He's only good for 1. Propler down as well. It's not looking good for Victory Zigzag here. It might just have to be the save call, but Mertz even gives up his life on the way out, and while Mups has got the one with that nade, that is just definitely not enough.
The money's good. Expensive to say the least, so Mouz simplifying things down, and I love the approach. After a lot of rounds that have gone quite pear-shaped when you did kind of run the clock down a little bit, work the map control, they just simplify things a little bit. They've got such strong entering potential. Interestingly enough, gone particularly well. And Mups hasn't seen a soul. Oh god, it's just
Save it. Save it.
It's just save simulator.
Game time.
Game time.
Does he?
It-
Yep. All right. So they've
You
saved
like
all 3 rounds in a row.
just to lose the all. And I'll get caught and connected
timing.
here. Short B aggression coming out. The flash over the top. The team's just burst out. Con Jordan.
Ah, what? There was a smoke or something. I don't know. How did they not see him?
That was a smoke.
Yeah, there was a smoke. Mups, though, he gets a good timing back down connector and catches one on the way through. So the round's not over yet. But it starts to get wrangled by Mouz. Mertz is again on the fast flank. Frozen just catches his timing nicely. And Mertz, well, was trying to do what he needed to do to get that extra kill for free. Had to work for it. But he's got it. He's got it into the 1v1. Mertz, 30 bomb for his side. Could at least ensure that they make their way through to the OT.
No way! Oh, I cannot believe he's found the bomb. And Shuey, ooh, not making any sound. He's actually quite clued on right now, but now starting to make his run up connector. Block out. Mertz, what a masterclass in that 1-on-3. The trigger discipline. 31 kills.
Necessarily to like hold the sights properly.
Yeah, I think as well. I mean, oh, walk into Monster here through the fading smoke. Frozen playing around beautifully though inside the short pipe. Traded well by Proplet. Now Mouz
And good info.
feeling like they want to go back and retake that space, and that's a critical kill for Xerxes to deny info to the CT side.
They are going to be able to get that plant down. Alright.
Pretty rudimentary shot for twistzz and Mertz. Head plucked, so we head straight into overtime here. Like I said, I think OT was going to be the more likely of the outcomes given the state of the CT economy. And you can just see continued progression utility flashing off the orbs on the line. Repeat from Mertz is punished this time though, and Mouz picking up the pace into A.
Do they expect another orb? Will it even matter at this point? Joel has got so much work to do. They don't quite connect enough in the end. I thought Joel might even be there on for a connector, but a connector. The word, what am I looking for?
Collateral.
Collateral. That's the one. A connector. Man, it's getting late here in Australia. But end of the day, the round is pretty much won here for Mouz.
Bubble considering the retake because they've already picked out one round, but yeah. Mouz, I mean, honestly, ooh, great util all around. Great nade from Frozen to close it.
This time a little bit more aggression out from Victory Zigzag. And that has worked out pretty kindly. Looks like Joel will get out of here alive as well. Mertz connects one more. Needs to keep himself alive here and does a great job of the double orb. Has worked out to perfection. That's exactly what Victory Zigzag wanted.
They've got each other covered so perfectly. Every single time a rifler wants to step into that space to attempt to trade, the other AWPer is holding the follow-up line.
Yep.
It's just a beautiful little sequence. Oh, downwards flick from Mertz.
Interesting setup though from Mouz on this CT side. Oh, Frozen is aware of Bubble's position, or at least aware enough. Impact behind the sandbags. He's looking to get some more work done, but actually doesn't end up going through that spot. I thought that he might. Okay, not a bad start to the round for Victory Zigzag. Joel is going to swap weapons. I'm not sure what's going on there. Mertz and Joel swapping weapons. Weird timing to do it. But it hasn't really cost them too much.
Look at this push in spawn.
Yeah, this is crazy, isn't it?
Is he ready for that?
Not going to be ready for this one, and Joel's got one more as well, so that pretty much seals the deal, you'd think. Bomb is planted for Mups. And he's got a flash to pop out there as well to help him on the way through. That is a very big round to get for Victory. Zigzag starts things fantastically. Full flash. Excellent full flash. That is just insane from Victory Zigzag. They just walk into B.
Oh, one was anti.
They don't even have to really take a fight. It's just everyone blind, not even looking where they need to be.
That's the game.
That's the game. I mean, Frozen 1v5. Okay, look, let's be real. There's, quote-unquote, a chance, but there's not. There's just not. That flash was insane.
I mean, no, it was anti-flash. That's a pretty basic protocol that Mouz have messed up there, and Mups cleans it up. Victory Zigzag.